Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2. Well, last episode, we came to our final fight. Our final battle. The final, whatever it's final. We don't know if it's final because it's Trails. But we will step up and face, most likely Crow, most likely Vita Clotilda, most likely whatever was in that thing, Ordine, and more. You never know. What the hell is beyond this gate? Because we can list tons of enemies that we may end up fighting, or we may end up not fighting. You just don't know. So with our party, our trusted party of Eustace Lore, Rean, and Emma, let's get and do this. This is it. The elevator that leads to the Vermillion throne. Crow and Vita are there. I'll have to call the others too. I should make sure each and every one of us are well prepared for this first. Are we ready? Surely. Step away. I can't do it. I have geared up people since last time, and to gear people up I need certain money, so they have leveled up a little bit across the party. Not our main party are 130, but the other guys have gone from like 112 to at least 121-ish. So that all just to boost them up a little bit. But more to the point is getting gear, just in case anything goes on. Trails in the Sky the Third style, you know? But hopefully we're just fighting with our main super party and it will all go right with all our lost arts and all that. But we've learned through playing Trails that we can never be too unprepared or prepared. We can be very unprepared. That will kill us. And that's a determined look. Ah yes, I forgot about Duke Cayenne. He seems a bit inconsequential compared to the rest, but maybe he's not so much.
He really came.
Welcome all to our Tales Grand Finale.
We're here, Crow. Hard to believe it's been less than 3 weeks since we last met.
You're telling me. You all look so grown up now. All those ordeals you put yourself through have paid off in spades.
That's certainly one way to look at it. As much as I hate to admit it, I doubt we could win against you otherwise.
The trials we faced brought us together and made us stronger. I couldn't be more pleased with what we had to do to come this far.
I was finally able to move forward too. So yeah, I like to think I grew up a bit.
A lot of stuff's changed, but you guys ain't one of them.
And that's not all. We're here on behalf of Toa, Angelica, and George, too. I promised them I'd bring you back and force you to graduate with them. And it's a promise I intend to keep.
Oh man, give me a break. You're telling me you've done all that and it still hasn't dawned on you. Get it through your thick skull, it's not gonna happen.
That's not true, Crow. Those who are confronted with impossible odds can choose to react in one of two ways. Abandon hope and accept a pitiful fate, or cling to that hope and forge ahead, overcoming any and all that life throws their way. That's what it means to dream. Vita.
She's absolutely right.
Maybe we are just young and naive. But if anything, I feel that it was our youth and naivete that allowed us to come this far to begin with.
And we've done it without losing a single member along the way, carrying the hopes of everyone we've met with us. I'd say that's pretty amazing, wouldn't you?
And for that, I don't see any harm in dreaming of the tomorrow that we all want to come. No one can say that the chances of it happening are zero after all.
And all things considered, I'm in something of a difficult position as well. So I sincerely hope you don't think yourself some special snowflake compared to the rest of us.
Yeah, join the club. My background's all weird too. So spit it out. Tell us what you really want. You can deal with all the crappy stuff later.
Honestly.
You may have joined the academy to stop people from working out your true identity, sure. But you made a big mistake by letting yourself get wrapped up with a bunch of softies like Class VII.
Yeah, no kidding. You guys would haunt me to the ends of the earth, wouldn't you?
My, what a touching spectacle. You work tirelessly to pursue the impossible together. You lose yourself in the passion of the moment. Innocence truly is the privilege of the young.
Duke Cayenne.
Oh, that's His Highness the Crown Prince. He's been blindfolded.
Have you no shame?
And what's that huge red thing behind him?
That's the Vermillion Knight, Testarossa. It was sealed away under the capital a long time ago, and it was responsible for countless calamities.
It's often referred to as the demon which wields 1,000 weapons. And to expand on what Emma said, the ones who supposedly sealed it away were Dreikel's the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden.
Ha ha! It certainly was. And the only ones capable of rousing it from its slumber are descendants of the Honor bloodline. Thus, why His Highness has so graciously chosen to cooperate with us.
Duke Cayenne, surely you realize how utterly disrespectful you are being.
I have a little dream of my own, you see. A dream my ancestor was unable to reach in his lifetime. One that I will make a reality in his place.
A dream?
What ancestor?
Wait, was this ancestor alive during the War of the Lions?
Precisely! Emperor Orthros Raise Arno, born to the first of the Emperor's secondary wives, the daughter of a duke. He occupied Heimdall at the time of the War of the Lions, but fell to Dreikel's and became known as the False Emperor. And I inherit his blood.
Possible.
I had no idea that the Cayenne family were descendants of the False Emperor.
Hardly a surprise. When the war came to a close, that truth was buried. I suppose it was Emperor Dreikel's way of trying to avoid any further conflict among the nobles. But not a day, not one day in all these years has my family forgotten the sheer humiliation. And so I dreamed of a future where I would take back the Vermillion Knight and this infernal castle. The proofs of ownership over this city that Emperor Orthros had disgracefully stripped away.
That's all?
You occupied Heimdall and started a civil war, and that's your reason?
Well, the Chancellor's death was desirable regardless, and the Society's diva provided invaluable assistance. The Imperial Liberation Front proved to be serviceable pawns. The Azure Awakener managed to awaken his knight. The time was right in all regards. Only a fool would idly watch this moment pass. I did intend to operate the Vermillion Knight myself, but as I feared, only those of direct descent are capable of doing so. And yet it matters not. I have everything I need to return this city to its original, rightful form as His Highness's guardian. And once my will is done, I shall restore order to Erebonia, returning it to the way it once was and always should have been. That is my ambition. My family's destiny.
What nonsense.
He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
I'm afraid I can't even pretend to care about your ambitions. It's not my place to decide how Erebonia should be run, and I'm not here to lecture you on your ancestors' transgressions.
Oh?
We have our own ambitions. We're here because we promised Princess Alvin and Prince Olivert that we would rescue their brother from your clutches. And if putting a stop to your dream is what it takes to save His Highness the Crown Prince, then that's exactly what we'll do.
You impudent little...
I
I think everyone has said their piece now.
You won't be going back on your word to let us handle this part, right?
Huh. Do as you wish. It should provide some light entertainment until the ritual is complete. I expect to be amused.
We could skip right to using our knights, but might as well savor the moment while we still can, right? So for the opening act, I'll fight you as I am now. Crow versus Class VII.
Crow.
Very well.
And I'll be fighting alongside him. Seeing as how you have the famed purple lightning with you, it wouldn't be much of a fair fight otherwise.
Aw, you flatter me. Sadly, I trust your idea of a fair fight about as much as I trust me missing a point-blank shot.
Oh, do excuse me. Emma, I want you to fight with everything you have. We'll see whether you have the resolve necessary to shoulder a witch's burden.
Don't worry, I will. Not because of the duty I've been given, but to demonstrate the limitless potential I've found within myself.
As the last remaining member and leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, I'm gonna make our very last fight one to remember.
And as the one tasked with guiding you to the end, I think it's time I did just that.
A combat link?
They can do that?
It makes no difference to us. Class 7, ready yourselves! Because combat link or not, I know we'll triumph!
Right!
Especially if all of us fight like we're running in.
This is it! Come at me with all you've got!
Witness the witchcraft of the Azure Abyss.
My turn!
Yay! I mean, we're fighting Crow? Okay. We're fighting an angry Ouroboros. Okay, again, status chances. Poison and blind seem to be the biggest ones for us. Status down, you can actually get delay actually works. Nightmare weirdly works. Level 130, which is the same as our frontline characters at the moment. Blind, poison, it's literally the same things for you in those regards. You can actually sleep them, which is kind of crazy. And they both have... So spells isn't going to be that great here either when you look at it, because they both have resistances, quite large ones. Of course, you can still use spells on Crow, but not so much on Vita. Who knows what their HP is as well? How do we start this up? Do we start it up the way we know we started up? Let's get to this then. Oh, it's Grail Burst I want to use actually.
Yeah!
Start with the setup, get Magic Reflect because we're fighting Vita. And the other thing is to try to engage in the line strategy, right? They're not getting any turns, are they? If they don't, that'd be great. You know, because Rean always goes first, we're going to do this.
Let's move.
Alright, so it's Rean uses... Rean should be with Emma, really. Well, no, Rean should be Laura because they charge each other up, but then we're not going to be using too many spells. Let's move you to here because they're still, like, that spreads out people quite a bit still, but leaves you in Eustace's range.
Let's move.
Now!
Okay.
Understood!
My turn.
Okay.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave this to me!
I feel that was a lucky first go, which we cannot hate. I feel like Vita should be taken out first, the priority here.
It's my turn.
I should probably be using AoE attacks with Laura. She's now at 200 CP, so that's pretty good. So we want to use Crescent Mirror ASAP.
Arcus activate. Now.
Burst, burst, burst. I can burst, but I'm fine at the moment.
It's my turn.
Actually really fine at the moment for that kind of stuff. So, how to continue this? Shall I, oh yeah, get some detectors on would be pretty good too. We've got a burn. on Crow with that first attack too.
Analysis complete.
Ouroboros' second Angris, Witch of the Abyss, sings with a familiar, beckoning the story to its ends. Oh, that makes me worried. Do you have lots of sleep and nightmare stuff? I mean, we are technically should be immune to this kind of stuff. That's game. I don't know any other way to put this.
I'll handle this.
Alright, you're not in range for the speed up.
Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me. Here I go.
Yeah, we've got them on lockdown now.
Now's our chance.
Or maybe not.
An opening.
The thing is, it will be all based on percentage works. Will they resist some attacks? Will they not? This is the thing that matters. This is the thing that's interesting.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals. I've got it!
The Ashen Knight's Awakener fights for all he has as the front's leader and as a member of Class 7. Taking 50k HP already. Oh, Laura's on a critical. Oh, Laura, you don't quite have enough to do your special. It'd be great if you did. Because that, I mean, we could burst into it as well.
Onward.
Just to let her use it.
Burn brightly. Overdrive.
It kind of had to happen, didn't it?
Witness the fruits of my training. Power, Radiant Lion.
Let's move.
Rean, you might want to actually cast an Impassion on Laura at this point.
Now.
An opening.
What stat downs have we got so far? We got the balance down. Burn speed down on Vita, by the way.
Now's our chance.
Got you.
So that's going to mess with her even more.
Very well.
Need to move up a little bit. There, use this.
My turn.
Laura's on a 0 art, so we could use the double HP pool thing, and that would really put us in an absolutely ridiculous
Now's our chance.
win situation.
Leave it to me. Of course.
Or something else. Do you know what? I'm actually thinking I should let Laura use her thing. Oh, I wish I had Impassion. I mean, I don't even think Shining will help at the moment. I think we just, you know, straight won because of luck at the start there. We could even try to make her asleep by the looks of it, but... And technically you could use that to try and get some defense down some more on some guys, but their balance is still down for a long time. Aside from that, so I'm just going to move her over here.
Onward.
That's double the HP pool. Where'd that critical go, by the way? Oh yeah, it was a new system. Vita might actually get to move, yeah. And if that happens, we lose their beautiful positions that they're currently lined up in a silly fashion, which allows us to nuke horribly.
My turn.
I guess it's time for me to start using some spells. Rean's stuff actually worked. Yeah, she's gonna have a go. This will be interesting, especially if she uses like a S-craft maybe.
Now.
Now I'm having fun.
Yeah, now we're getting them into overdrive level.
I'm impressed.
Of course.
Which is worrying. Use another Clem Solarian, I think.
No, you don't.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss.
Rean's blocking this.
Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. abyss, for it longs to be forever at your side.
Better not be instant death. All cancel. All my buffs went. I still got tons of HP. That even got rid of Crescent Mirror. And my ATS buffs. Laura's just fine at the front now. What?
Here I go. Arcus activate.
Very well. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me.
Keep using it, Eustace. We need more speed.
Now.
We had an S-Craft used against us, but we're fine. We're alive, and we still have lots of HP on many members.
Onward!
Buff's Gone is pretty strong, to be fair.
They're off guard!
Got you! Let's move!
Oh, we got poison?
Here I go.
Our little, like, crow's ever gonna have a turn? So, that's kind of cool. We're out of EP. So I can't use a Clem Solarial. Not that I would. Oh no, actually I have the full ATS buff, don't I? They're still standing next to each other, which is actually their foolish thing.
An opening!
But we didn't get an 80 delay, and then
Very
either.
well.
So she's gonna get to go again.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me.
And our CP is running out, but of course Eustace can boost us up for that. So we'll look for using that in the future. Plus, I could always use Serene Blessing to give a certain member CP extra. So there's that option too. In fact, it's probably good to dump some stats for some other stuff at the moment.
Blessing of the moon.
You have my thanks.
Grianos? Would you lend me a hand?
No, don't come into the battle, Grianos. Oh no!
Finish them all! Onward!
Right, it missed. It cancelled again. He had cancel on Grianos. My Crescent Mirror's gone. My strength's gone. My speed's gone.
I'll handle this. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass. Leave it to me.
Nasty.
Here I go.
She's got some interesting talents there.
Blessing of the moon.
I suppose I should thank you.
Here I go.
Yes, you should. We needed that. I was supposed to use Serene Blessing there, wasn't I? Oh, no, I was supposed to use Crescent Mirror. I mean, we get another chance to use Noble Command this way.
Leave this
If Crow
to me.
doesn't get to move the entire fight, it's fine. He's not even our final boss.
Here I go.
I mean, his speed down is really what's nuking him horribly.
Now!
Ah, we had burst.
I'll handle
We
this.
got enough for another Noble Command.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass. Leave it to me.
Understood. Here I go.
And we've got enough CEP that we could use Eustace's ability to finish with an S-Craft Festival, but do we want to? That's another thought.
Arcus activate.
Let's move.
I mean, the other thing about this is just Rean's crazy CP regeneration, meaning that he can never stop casting arts. He never has to actually go into melee range.
It's my turn.
Meaning Laura is our premier front striker at all times.
Arcus activate.
That was Clem Solarion, right? Now, do I use it
Arcus
for
activate.
the first time? Oh my god, that's so far away.
Now.
Crow's gonna get a turn! Which means an S-Craft's coming. Unless we can kill Crow.
My turn. Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Or is he?
Understood. Here I go.
I don't think we've got Clem Solarion currently. We could go with Phantom Phobia.
Arcus activate.
My turn.
Lure on a critical. Works pretty well for me anyway. I think you're fine doing that wherever.
No escape. Now's our chance.
I think Crow's out.
Be gone.
Poor guy. Now she's gonna res him.
Now.
My turn.
Of course.
Literally one attack away from winning. It's yours, Emma.
Great stars in the heavens above, answer to my voice and heed my call. Zodiac red.
How foolish of me.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Nice finish there, Emma. Bringing it down. We got to see Vita specials. That was pretty cool. Complete all cancelling everything as we get 2 levels across the main party there. Aegis reached level 5 as well, which gives Ancient Glyph, and I'm guessing it'll give Earth Magic cast. Yep, 80 delay after Earth Arts delay, reduced to half, so she could cast Adamantine Shield, etc. quite often here at this point in time. Minium gets her one to level 5. In the meantime, in between episodes, it's probably a bit late for me to say, especially in the middle of the fight, Macius actually got his to level 5 as well, which gives him some immunity from physical damage if he goes less than 20%. And Sarah got hers up to level 5, which gives her half time art delay. I'll just tell you now.
I did it!
That should suffice.
No new skills?
I've only just begun.
I feel stronger than ever. Look at me go!
No complaints here.
Exactly how it should be.
Everyone leveled up quite nicely, eh?
Oh my. I didn't see this coming.
What'd I tell you? Don't underestimate my classmates. They're a tough crowd for being all dreams and sunshine.
So they are.
Crow.
Vita.
Enough of this nonsense! I need not remind you how if you were to lose against them, our contract would...
Butt out, you.
I beg your pardon?
Alright, let's wrap this up. This is it, Rean. You ready for the finale?
Ready? I was waiting on you. Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
I wonder if Crow's there thinking, I don't have to stand there and do a sappy intro for my thing. I just hang out with my robot dude. Just buds. Just hang out. Then you'd miss the cool mech panoramas. And now we've just found out we could have waited and skipped all that stair climbing by just hitching around on Valimar.
Rean! This is a battle between Awakeners. None should interfere.
She's right. All we can do is watch.
It's frustrating to be unable to help. But if we must.
We'll just have to put our trust in Rean.
No, you're supposed to help me.
Is that the sword you forged from Zemurian ore? Pretty impressive. Guess I don't have to hold back anymore. What, you getting cold feet or something?
Yeah, I think I am. Regardless of whether I win or I lose, this is the end. And I can't help but get this nagging feeling like things will never be the same between us after this. I think that's what I'm afraid of.
Don't act so spoiled!
The future you want is only gonna happen by making the most of the present. Whatever happened to dragging me back to the academy and forcing me to graduate?
You're right. This time, I'm not going to hold back. This isn't a fight for this nation's future. It's got nothing to do with our classmates. This is a fight for me. Right now, all that matters to me is surpassing you.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Divine Knights are all about power, pure and simple. You shouldn't have to think about your feelings. They should just be a part of you. And just as a blacksmith pours his soul into forging a stronger sword, you should use those feelings to strengthen your resolve. Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go.
I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
That's exactly how I want it to be. We'll fight until we can fight no more. Until our strength runs dry and our souls burn out!
We're past talking now.
You're already charging a special attack, are you? Well, it looks like we do have our links, so it's time to neuter Crow yet again. Can you neuter a Crow? I don't know. What should we go for? Head, arm? I mean, this front arm is what's facing forward of this attack position. What's he doing to charge? I don't know where to attack first. Nope, that's a bad choice.
Of course.
I mean, he guarded it, sure. That's not too bad. You know exactly what we're doing here.
Sorry for the trouble.
All right, let's get this started.
I'm sorry, Crow. We have to do you dirty twice.
There! Gotcha!
Especially when you're doing that kind of stuff.
Think you can handle this?
Well, I don't have the CP to actually defend against this, so the arm wasn't any good. Wait, we didn't even hit his head, but his head's been revealed as the unbalance point. What? Unless his body is actually better. I didn't hit his head, I hit his arm. Oh my, thank you for 21 months. Thank you for the other stuff. And other stuff that's coming in the meantime. As he still hits hard, even with it being neutered a bit. So the arm is, the body is revealed as a 2 here? Why? I haven't even hit those bits that I'm being told about things. Is this from our previous battle? Where we got smacked down? Is that where we're being told the stuff? You're a bit slow here, Sarah. He's actually getting enough turns to get rid of the debuff. That's a bit disconcerting. Right, I can finally use Morning Moon now. Right, that's the best unbalance for this pose. But we haven't even got one yet. What?
Think you can handle this?
As long as you stop having multiple turns, we can handle a lot of things. Finally!
Let's go! Gotcha!
Okay.
That's normally where we begin the cycle. He seems to always get me on that one. 1 damage on the follow-up attack with a double down on him. What's your head at this point? I guess I may as well hit it now. Okay, it's a guard there. Head is a 1 on this one. Right, his normal attacks have dropped to a 1. This would be normally the time where we'd want to make a recharge on Sarah so we could get some heals going. He's got 1 turn of no damage again.
Let's go! Gotcha!
It's working! Keep
Leave
it up!
it to me!
Do I keep his double buff on right now? Because we still got over 10k HP. And at this point, we're also getting to a nice CP level where we should start spending. Oh,
Alright, time to get serious.
no.
This again.
Uh-oh.
What's happening? My sword's reacting to it?
See? I knew you could do it. And now that we're even, let's settle this.
You're on!
Okay, it heals everyone completely. So he no longer has the buff down. We still got our bravery points. He's fully healed. I'm fully healed. We start again.
Now! Gotcha! Think you can handle this?
I don't think you can handle this. Woo!
Bring it on! Eat this! Gotcha! Hope you're ready.
My turn.
He's charging into multiple attacks. That Morning Moon's actually going to suck up both of them.
Darkness. Clean. Gotcha.
Well, this has been good for building up our bravery points.
Hope you're ready.
He just keeps going with this stuff. Shall I just use another Morning Moon? Because I'll probably have actually enough to spend on another Morning Moon after that Morning Moon. I missed 2 attacks then.
Gotcha.
Looks like that's an actual full boomerang attack.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Okay.
Right, we're set up for our finisher now. We have double debuff on him, and we've dodged all the damage in the meantime. Standard attacks aren't going to cut it right now. Let's see how much damage your attack does while you're in this phase, eh? I just need 1 unbalance.
Let's go. Understood.
I'll give him a burn.
Eat this.
How much is burn gonna do? He hit me!
Hope you're ready.
That burn's not worth it. The straight up damage is not so bad though. Right, at the rate we're going, I don't think we need to actually heal. Oh, we actually have no unbalance for this pose. Oh, I'd say it's probably his arms.
Let's go. Gotcha.
I mean, they are the vulnerable point for us to hit at the
Just a
moment.
little more.
Bring it on. Darkness. Clean. Gotcha.
No hit. A good point for me to build up some more bravery points,
go.
though.
Gotcha. Hope you're ready.
Leave it
I'm
to
always
me.
ready. Do I keep going with the charge down? Because it's not like we've actually taken any damage. Which we're actually at the point where more than just this nuking is damage, the speed nuke is probably more important at this point. We're actually dodging most of the attacks he's choosing to do anyway. Wait, I don't actually have the unbalance for his arms, even though I did get an unbalance on his arm. So that's not good there. Ooh, he could use a special. I forgot about that. That kills me, I'd be quite surprised. 20k! And that's neutered, of course. He's actually... No, he hasn't shrugged off his attacks.
Let's go.
I think we're more or less fine to just keep attacking as we are.
Leave it to me.
Keep the double buff up. Can Crow break the 1000 damage barrier? The 100,000 HP barrier? Not doing that, he won't.
Think you can handle this? Now!
After me, Rean!
Understood!
Go! Go my way!
You got me.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Half bad.
No way!
He did it?
He won?
Thanks for the confidence.
Yep, I think the victor is clear. The battle goes to Rean.
Yes, he did it!
He really won.
I'm so happy.
Unbelievable.
You fought splendidly, Rean.
Hey, get a hold of yourself.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Rean!
Hey guys, thanks for believing in me. It means a lot.
Of course we did.
It was pretty nerve-wracking, though.
Still, I knew that you would be able to win if you put your heart into it.
Indeed. I felt the same way.
You two were in your own little world, you know.
True. I don't think we could have interfered even if we wanted to.
Where'd you pull all those cheesy lines from, anyway?
How inspiring. I won't let anyone interfere, and we'll fight until our souls burn out,
Have you ever considered, I don't know, reading the atmosphere?
Man, I love you kids.
You should take it easy for now. You've lost quite a lot of mana.
Honestly, it's got nothing to do with our classmates, he says. And then what does he do? He goes and pulls off Arcus links with them perfectly mid-battle. Kinda contradicting yourself, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I just did it unconsciously. I guess all their feelings have become a part of me at this point. My classmates, Valimar's, probably even yours, Crow.
Now, isn't that something?
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. You reach the point where you can feel others as a part of yourself. Congrats on getting a glimpse of the true heights of swordsmanship.
No, it's a little hard to describe. It was almost as if I was dreaming. I just did it without thinking. I'm not sure I would be able to do the same thing again, to be honest.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, Rean.
Well, there's a letdown.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
Oh well.
Seems like you've still got a long way to go before reaching those heights, much like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need to laugh that much.
I swear, there's no room for debate with you, is there? You beat me. Fair and square. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Sorry about this, Vita. After you did so much for me, I ended up letting you down.
Oh, don't trouble your pretty head over that. True, this wasn't what I had in mind, but I'm perfectly content with happy endings.
What?
Enough of this! What is the meaning of this, witch? Do you mean to suggest that is all you intend to do?
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Duke Cayenne?
Yeah, same here. Totally forgot.
From the beginning, the Society's objective was to prepare this stage for its participants. I seem to recall telling you I had no interest in anything other than the battle between Azure and Ashen. Did you forget, perhaps? Vita?
But what was the point in this battle to begin?
Silence! You will be silent! If that's how you want to be, then I'll simply have to do things my own way!
He can't mean...
Wait! Don't do it!
Come now, Your Highness. The time has come to rule with force. Let the ancient honor blood course feverishly through your veins.
No! Please! Please!
Your Highness!
You monster! How could you?
No. It sucked him in.
What the?
No, this can't be.
The calamity that appeared 250 years ago, with Testarossa as its core.
The Vermillion Apocalypse.
What's happening?
Master Patrick, stay on guard.
It's as if something is being taken away from us. But what?
That load of good swords are gonna do against whatever this is.
Well, don't just stand there. You know some way to deal with this, don't you?
Don't look at me! Though I guess this is no time to be feigning ignorance. These red spirit veins around us are meant to siphon mana. Focus your energy and stay vigilant, and you should be able to mitigate the effects to some extent.
I see.
Makes sense.
In that case, everyone, take a deep breath and gather your energy in your abdomen.
And stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Yes, sir! Ooh, focusing to their dantian.
What is that? Vermillion wings? Full power to all engines! Assess the situation in the surrounding area from above.
Right. Courageous! All engines at maximum output!
Oh, Adios. Please watch over them.
By Adios! If only Misty were here!
This isn't looking good.
It isn't. But the best thing we can do is keep faith.
The time to prove themselves has come, it seems.
Dear. Everyone, please. Please be safe.
Oh, the Vermillion Demon Lord, the demonic god with 1,000 weapons! The absolute ruler, given form by Emperor Orthros 250 years ago!
What power!
No! At this rate, the protective field isn't going to last much longer. You fool! This was the one thing I forbade you to do!
Vita, can you help me make an opening?
An opening? With that enhancement technique?
Yep, the same one you used on me in that trial 3 years back. You think it'll work?
It's worth a try.
Crow?
You got something in mind?
I think so. Vita and I are gonna try to make an opening so you can get closer. Once we've done that, try and hold out against it as much as you can.
You can do that?
If you can, please do.
We're done for if we don't try something. So I say go for it.
Still, it sounds like all that's going to do is delay the inevitable.
We're going to need something more decisive to turn the tides in our favor.
Of course. The Divine Knights.
If you combine their strength, we could actually make it through this thing.
Now you're thinking. If we can hold out till they've recovered a good chunk of mana, victory's as good as ours. After that, all we gotta do is separate the core, Crown Prince Cedric's in, from the rest of the body.
No sweat! We can do this! Right. Without him, it shouldn't be able to remain in this dimension any longer.
Not like we got any better options.
Okay, let's go. Vita, Crow, we're counting on you.
Leave it to us.
We won't disappoint. Grianos, Celine, would you two mind helping?
Fine if I have to.
Every member of Class 7 will participate in the final battle. Haha! Chilton Sky III has taught me well. How? Be certain that everyone is equipped your finest armaments, including those not in your active party. Your active party's final support character will take part in the first phase of the battle. Rean will fight in both. Okay, so I get that. The final slot will take part in the first phase. Rean takes part in both, so then the second party is... Whatever! That makes no sense! Basically, it's Rean is in both battles. Then the one in the last party will take part in the first phase of the battle, but the main party you choose is supposed to take part in the final battle. That sounds right. So let's open the cat menu. So if we assume that this is the party we want for the final battle, so whoever's in that slot will be part of the other party. That's fine. I guess we're okay with that. And everyone's already got their gear done and all that. So we'll let Machias go over to the other party because he's a higher level than the other two. The guy's as high as strength, etc. But then Machias has some more useful skills and abilities. So then my other party is Elliot, so that's good, that's a healer. I can't even sort my other party by the look of it. So it's Elliot, Sarah, Elisa, who is a high level, and Fee. That should be a fine fight, yeah? That should be a fine party. Fee's there, but we're missing, I guess, some punch. Maybe I do want guys in there. Sarah's got good spells, Elliot's got good spells, Elisa's kind of a support, Fee's the dodge person. Maybe we'll take Machias with us for this one, I don't know. I don't even know what this means, but we can't save, so... I think I've worked it out in the way it's saying. So basically our final battle is these five here are part of our other party, plus Rean. So Rean's there for the punch, really, when you think about it. That should work fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, we saved there. Okay, we saved there. Well, so we go on to a final fight, a final battle. What is awaiting us is the question. Currently, Machias will be the first fight. Yeah, it's all a bit confusing, but I think I get what it means. Machias with us, Gaius is with the other guys. And this is the final battle squad. And seems like Gaius, Rean, and the others are fighting the first fight. That's what I think is happening. Let's proceed. If it's not, then we'll just have to make do.